morning, my little sugar wiggles. Hey, my beautiful butterflies. Y'all come on in the building. I know y'all don't like me coming on StreamYard. But this Sunday morning is a different Sunday morning. Y'all know I'm out of the house due to mildew issues. But it's okay. Not going to church this morning because I'm not even in there to even get any clothes to go to church. But that's okay too. You don't have to be there every Sunday. We're living in a time now where you can look at it on Facebook and still enjoy the service. It's not the same for me not being in there, but at least I'll get a chance to hear what the pastor had to say, listen to the songs. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Thank you. What I want to talk about this morning is don't ruin a good today by thinking of yesterday. Yesterday is already gone. It's done. It's over. It's history. Sometimes we create our own heartaches by expectations of others. You need to embrace yourself, grow mentally, and take care of your body physically. You grow mentally weak when you are too comfortable in life. Good morning, Miss Jean. Hey, Shatika, I see y'all coming in. Mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. I think we get that confused in life a lot of times because we hit those little stepping stones and we let those little stepping stones just take us all the way down. Don't do it. Figure out a way around it. If you've already done something, that's better than not doing nothing at all. You have to stay focused, people. The value of time becomes evident when it's gone. So if you wasted your time yesterday and you come back on here today and you waste your time again, that's time you'll never get back. It's gone. Forget it. Losers focus on losers and winners focus on winners. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie is saying you are so on the money. I was doing all that this morning. Loving on me. I give love to everybody. It's time to give love to myself. And you are so right, Stephanie. You got to love yourself first. If you don't love you, you can't love nobody else. And don't think you fooling nobody. Because love is like a smile. It just automatically radiates. It just automatically comes through. Good morning, Pastor Thomas. And chat, this is a powerful topic. If people would take this into consideration and stop living in the past, live for today. That's all you got is today. Tomorrow will never come. It'll be another day. Yesterday is already gone. So if you don't live today, you just wasted a day. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember it. Don't live for other people's acceptance. You'll never get there. Worrying about what somebody else said or what somebody else did, does it really matter? Not really. I don't care if they're even a part of your life. It really shouldn't have any effect on your life. There are two types of pain, and I want y'all to always remember this. The one that hurts you and the one that changes you. Good morning, Marge. I think I missed somebody up here. Let me go back up. Good morning, Sandra McHenry. Praise the Lord. Okay. I'm going back down. All right. So those are the two types of pain I want you to always remember. The one that hurts you and the one that changes you. Pain hurts. I don't care what type of pain and who it came from, or if it came from within you. It is painful. It does hurt, but it can also make a big change in you if you let it. Success is what happens after you have made all of your mistakes. There's nobody successful out there in life that will tell you they didn't go through something to get to where they are. If it's just thrown at you and you just inherit the success, it's going to be hard to hold on to it because you didn't go through nothing to get it. Good morning, Miss Jackie Johnson. Hey, Lily, how you doing this morning? Just be real. It saves a lot of time. When you faking it to make it, everybody can see through it. And it's only so long that you can fake it. Life is what it is. We all are on our different journeys. We all are going through this life, and it should be your life, not based on anybody else's life. Comparing your life to someone else is a big mistake because it ain't your life. Life's greatest achievements often emerge from the depths of adversity. If it's meant to be, it will happen. The moment you let go of your discipline in life, you've backed up a couple of steps, maybe a few days. Stay focused. Your worst enemy could be someone you trust. In most cases, it is because you've talked too much to them. You've let them know your inner secrets. And the minute they want to turn on you, that's exactly what they're going to use against you. A lot of your personal business is best kept to you and only you. It's some things you don't even need to share with family, with friends, with your significant other, your husband, because it's not even about them. It's about you. Some things in life, only you can work it out. Before something great happens, everything will fall apart. I've lived it. I've experienced it. I'm going through it right now. There is something greater on the backside of what I'm going through. And if you notice, they hit back to back to back. It's all in how you accept it and how you respond to it. Just always stay focused and remember there's a God who sits high and looks low. He'll never leave you or forsake you. Yeah, we get weak because we in the flesh. But remove that demon out of you and say, I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to keep the faith. I'm going to run this race. If someone tells you you can't, they're showing you that they have limits on your expectation and your life. Move away from that. Because can't never could, but you can. Be selfish with your time. Some people don't deserve it. Move away from them. In spite of, oh, they coming, they gonna say this, they gonna say that, but they don't really know you. So what difference does it make what they say? They're naysayers. Move out from around them. Find you some positive people who are on the same path, having the same goals, trying to get to where you're trying to go. A lot of times it's just best to just, at some points in your life, do a self-check. And you can't do that around a bunch of people. Always remember, even when Jesus prayed, he went out in the wilderness alone. You can come up faster alone than packing baggage with you. A lot of that stuff that people have in them, if they're connecting with you, then you are a part of their baggage. It's holding you down. It's weighting you down. Let it go. Don't give up. You're closer than you think. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine. We fall short every day. But if you've accomplished one or two things in a day, you've accomplished something. Have patience. All things become difficult before they become easy. Anything in life that's really easy, they ain't too good for you. The only mistake is the one where you haven't learned anything. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. We all sin every day. Repent and move on. Your past is a place to learn and to grow. Just trust the process. Great things take time. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to fix yourself. You're not going to have a lot of people in there. And if they're in there, they're the wrong people. People don't want you to fix yourself. They see the flaws in you. They see the vulnerability in you, and they will take advantage of you. Stop telling them everything. Sometimes it's just better to be alone. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it will get you to the right friend eventually. Don't get emotionally attached to anyone. You never know what they're going through and how they're going to come out that trick bag on you. Share your progress, not your goals. You'll get defeated every time if you start telling people what your goals are. Keep your goals to yourself. We said at the very beginning of the year we were going to set goals for 2024. I never asked you what your goals were because it was none of my business. But you can always set your goals. And if you don't meet all of them, it's okay. Hopefully God will grant you another day. But if you set some goals for your life, and if you don't meet but one or two of the goals, let's say you set 10 and you only met 2, that's an accomplishment. Marge is saying right on. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, good morning. Don't be afraid of being alone. Never be afraid to live your life your way. It's hard because you're going to always have somebody looking at your life and trying to tear your life down. It's okay. They're just letting you know how messed up their life is. You'll be okay. I've walked this life a long time, more than most out here. And I've had it all to happen, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the indifference. But I'm still here. I'm still getting up every morning at a place in life where I basically do what I want to do. And I thank God for it every day. Nobody stops you but you. The people who ask the most from you are the ones who do the least for you. Think about it. Think about it. I'm going to repeat it. The people who ask the most from you are the ones who do the least for you. Meditate on it. Think back over your life. If you are a giver and a lover of people, you're going to always go out your way to try to help somebody. Don't expect that help back in return. They're never most probably going to be there when you need them. But it'll come. It'll come back from somebody else. People will give you advice based on their perspective. Listen to it, but use it to your advantage because it's just their opinions. If they don't really know you, they really can't give you strong advice based on what you're going through. They can only tell you about their perspectives, like I can out here today. This is my perspective on life. It may apply, it may not apply. Take what you take from it and keep it moving. Some people will appear to be bright until they speak. Then you'll know just how bright they really are. Dim that light that they're trying to shine from within them on your life. It's just a deflection. Don't let it disturb you. You are your greatest obstacle. Sometimes we overthink things, and it makes everything much worse than what it really is. If someone emphasizes they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. You shouldn't have to say, I'm telling the truth. Okay? And it will come out in time, whether they were telling the truth or not. Good morning, Cheryl P. Happy Sunday. Now, when it comes down to your kids, they should be raised not by their looks, but their values. You hear people talk about children all the time. Your kid is ugly. Your kid is this. Your kid is that. I'm a strong believer that nobody should talk about anybody's kid, no matter what. There's no way I could work with special needs kids and be prejudiced in the fact of how they look and how they act. No way. Kids are kids, and we should let them be kids for as long as they are kids. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he won't depart from it. If you are a friend to everybody, you are an enemy to yourself. This may be over your head this morning. I don't know, because I don't know where you are at this point in your life. I don't know your age bracket. And it really doesn't matter. Words of wisdom will shine through eventually. You'll get there wherever you are in your life. Life becomes easier when you see the good in people. For as long as you are looking for the bad in people, that means your life is not exactly where it should be. You have to commit to something in order to get started moving forward in your life. Hold on to your values in life. Don't change because somebody else wants you to change, or don't change because somebody doesn't like the way you are. You have to be you in order to be happy and to find peace in your life. Not everything that you think of in your brain needs to come shining through. It does not need to be spit or said out of your mouth. You owe nothing to your younger self. Good morning, Yo-Yo. That was then. This is now. You owe everything to your present self. You did what you did at the age you were. And now you've passed that stage in life. Let the naysayers and the other people live there. They're renting space in that place you were. And if they're not paying you any rent on that space, why are you letting them bother you or live there? If you're going to get angry about something, think about how it will affect you in the next 10 years. You see, I could have gotten angry yesterday, and I could have went back on the story I told y'all yesterday about the lady that I met after 15 years. What would it have done me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I did the right thing. I moved on with my life. I didn't dwell on it. I didn't think about it. It wasn't a problem to me. It would have handicapped me from moving forward. You don't need anyone in your life. God brought you here alone and by yourself. Even if you came as a twin or a triplet or whatever, you were made distinctly and an individual to have your own thoughts and your own thought processes. So don't ever think you need anybody. You need him to direct your path, but you don't actually need anybody else. You want them. Don't get them confused, the need and the want. You will always need money, but use it as a means of exchange. And don't get hyped on it, because it's just like anything else in life. It could be here and it could not be here. It's okay. And for as long as you're not that material girl that worries about dollars and cents and coins every day, you'll be fine. Spend it wisely. Learn to invest with it. And you'll always be okay. Even if you don't have the money, have something like land, a home, things that will bring you money. Don't spend your money frivolously on a bunch of stuff to look good. Spend it wisely. Yeah, you spend a lot of money on jewelry. But what is the value of it? When hard times hit, how much are you going to get from it? Oh, you got to get the baddest car in the neighborhood. But it just devalued itself when you drove it off the parking lot. Every car does, because it's already jacked up when you're buying it. Good morning, Reba. How you doing? You were born with everything that you needed to survive in life if you use that brain wisely. Unless you're a special needs person. If someone is trying to bring you down, it only means you are above them. Get that. They wouldn't be bothering you if you were down with them. Create your own purpose in your present time and in the present space you're in. Don't be afraid to be alone again. It is more superior than being with crappy people. If you put someone on a pedestal They have no choice but to look down on you. You are your greatest asset or your greatest obstacle. You choose. You make the choice of which one you're going to be to you. Stop insulting adults. They have been where you're trying to go. It is better to listen to the elderly than to try to tear down an elderly. One day you may get there. Hopefully, you may not. We don't know the hour. We don't know the day. Stay ready. Be prepared. Don't let nobody get you unfocused. By now, we all have gone through enough in life to be able to discern who's good for you and who's not good for you. Always keep some mystery in your life. Well, people may think they know you, but they really don't. They'll let you know eventually how much they know and how much they don't know. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button for me. Never make someone a priority who makes you an option. Good morning, the real Dion. You can live multiple lives within you. The life you lived in your younger years, that was one life. The life you're living now, that's another life. The life you'll live if you grow old. You can look back on all those lives and see where you were, what you were doing as you transitioned and moved from one to another. Those are multiple lives within you. You can always cut the flowers, but you can't stop spring from coming. There are seasons. There are seasons in your life. As you move from one season to another, let it be great in you. You can fall in love, and you can fall in love more than one time. It all depends on you. There's no book written out there, just like when you're having a child. There is no book written that says what your child is going to do or become. It's life, people. Keep an open mind. You paint your own picture. You are your own artist. But think like a scientist. He's always discovering, he's always developing, he's always trying to come up with something new and different. And be grateful for your life. Not the material things. They go and they come. You can thank God for them, but don't get so attached to them that they become little gods in you, little g gods. The life you experience is simply a reaction of your mindset. Your mind controls everything. Without it, you're done. Call it a day. Sorry, it had to end that way, but it's over. You're then nothing more than a vegetable in a shell. So don't take up so much of your day and your time with unnecessary things and unnecessary people troubling your mind. Keep it active. Keep it focused. At the end, you'll win the prize. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be careful who you asking that advice from. And drop that ego. Let that ego go. Use your resources very wisely. Deanna is saying, I am very grateful for my life every day because I could be 6 feet under. And you are correct. You could have not woke up this morning. Could have been gone. Everybody doesn't live a long life. Babies come here already gone. That's the things you need to think about. So if God has spared you to live to whatever age you are, count it a blessing. He was only here 33 and a half years. He was gone. But look at the things he did while he was here in those 33 years. He didn't waste no time. And look at all the people who came up against him while he was here. Now, that's the way you should be thinking of your life. Have fun through it all. So when you are old, you have no regrets. You'll have fears projected upon you. It's okay. Pray about it and let it go. Don't let the naysayers discourage you. Good morning, Misty. Make a place in your life where there's nothing but peace. Find solitude. You remember the movie with the little girl and her mom with the prayer closet? Find a place in your home that you can go. Mine is the bathroom. Even though I'm in there by myself all the time, I find solitude in the bathroom, in the bathtub, when I'm sitting down in the mirror looking at me. Although there's peace throughout my home because there's not a lot of people I let up in my home. And it's for a reason. They're not bringing the right energy or the right spirits up in there. And remember, I told you, energy never dies. They can bring it in there and transfer it. That's not good because they left it with you. If it's not good energy, then how do you get it away from it? How do you get it out? Good morning, Homestyle. I wish everyone enjoy a beautiful Sunday. Thank you, Homestyle. You too. And everybody in the chat, if y'all have to come in and leave and go, I understand it's Sunday morning. I would be at church if I was in my home because I'd be dressed and I'd already be there. But I'm not. But it's okay. Make peace with your past. You cannot move forward if you have not made peace with your past. You will stay in that rut and never know what having real peace in your life is all about. And never, ever compare your life with somebody else's life. That's one of the biggest mistakes you could ever make. Don't pretend to be better than what you are. Be yourself. People will see through it. Nobody's dumb out here. Not at all. It's just that people like to follow certain people because they can relate to what they're talking about and what they've been through. Envy is a waste of time. Hey, young Rez, good morning. Ms.V, my holy day is Friday because I am Muslim, and that's okay. I never knock any religion, young Rez. People believe in what they believe in. And it's better to believe in something than to believe in nothing. I've told y'all from the beginning, I'm Baptist all my life. have attended many other religions or faiths, but that's what I was baptized in as a child. So that's basically what I know. But you're not saved by what faith you are or what religion you are. You're saved by your faith in God, believing in Him. Okay? Uh, you're doing good, young Reds. That is wonderful. Absolutely. Okay. So you're saying I'm saying what I'm saying is correct. Okay. And we are of different faiths. I don't do that. Why would I knock a religion I don't even know nothing about? I've never been in a mosque. I've never attended any service. So I can't knock something. Just like uh that's what you believe in, that's what you believe in. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So why would I come out here and bash somebody or knock somebody if I don't want it done to me? Because everybody's different. I'm not you, you're not me. I don't know what you're going through at that time. I don't know how you gonna come out of a bag. Leave people alone. Let everybody live their life. Your life ain't no better than mine, and mine ain't no better than yours. We all lifing out here. Don't trust words. Trust actions. I'm talking to you today in words, but always watch my actions. That'll tell you more than what the words are saying. Good morning, LaWanda. If people don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. You don't need to be around them. Because anytime you have been around somebody and you've been good to them and you haven't done anything to try to destroy them, they don't deserve your energy, your presence. You gotta go. If you can't get away, but look, some kind of way y'all got to depart the scene. Always remember, failure is just a bruise. It's not a tattoo. Nothing permanent about it unless you allow it to become permanent. Time always exposes what you mean to someone. Just like I always say, be patient. Patience is a virtue. Give it time, and they'll expose themselves. They're not exposing you, they're exposing themselves. When they were with you and then they turn against you, it's okay. Now you know. It may hurt for a little while, but what I tell you about those two types of pain, it should change you to never want to be in their company again. They're no good for you. Don't regret having a good heart. I have a good heart. And there are times when Satan will step into my life and tell me, just stop. Just stop being good. Because people don't deserve you. They don't deserve what you've done for them. Or never, and I've learned, never do something for someone where you're looking for something in return. Because I've told you, it ain't coming back from them. But if you just keep being good, you will be blessed. In the cut, good morning. Blessed Sunday to you. I'm here this morning getting my fill up for the day. On my way to my morning walk. Can't talk, but I'm listening. Okay, I appreciate you coming in. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I had a lot of new subscribers over here. I appreciate you and a lot of new members. Thank you. So I guess my message is resonating with someone. The elderly has been talked about a lot and bashed a lot out here. And that's okay. because they really don't understand aging. They really don't understand where an elderly person is in life. They're not trying to do all that crazy stuff and say all that stupid stuff. It's unnecessary. It means nothing to them. They've already been down that road where you are, and they know they ain't the right path to be on. But keep living. Hopefully you'll get there. Be grateful for everything in life. Never take anything personal and never take anything for granted. Be forgiving. Be understanding. But don't be no fool. Okay? Now, if you're a giver, you got to learn to set limits, because it's the takers that don't have limits. They'll just take and take and take. Oh, thank you. It's when you stop giving, they have a problem with you, because they already have formed in their mind that you are a giver. Have boundaries or they'll break you. When you're angry, learn to stay silent. Misty saying, keep living and learning. Exactly, because you will never get too old to learn. There's always, it's a whole world of stuff out there I don't know. I learn every day. I learn from y'all when y'all come into the chat. Dion said, Ms.V, I'm enjoying the Sunday morning. Great. Lawana saying facts. When you're angry, be silent, because words are going to come out your mouth that you might regret later. That is the way you're feeling at the time. But when you stop and you think about it and you look things over, sometimes it's not worth addressing. Now, if somebody says something that's way out of your character, you might have to put them in check. But you don't have to cuss them out. You don't have to come out here calling them out of their names and all of that. Your message will get across better if you don't do that, because you're just an angry black woman at that time, or angry black man. That's what you'll be labeled as. Stay strong whenever things fall apart. This too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. Master your strengths. That's your power. You know what your strengths are. Master them. Be the best you can be. And be able to handle the worst. If you don't, you will not learn nothing in life. Hey, Tanya Trainer, how you doing this morning? Hope all is well. You only get one life. It's a one-time offer. Free yourself from society's advice. We're living in a time where anything is accepted and anything goes. Free yourself from it. You know right from wrong. Sometimes it's better not to be in that company that you see is going wrong, because some strange things and some weird things could happen and you could get caught up. Know when it's time to fold. Know when it's time to go. Normalize walking your own path. Embrace your journey. It's not the destination. It's just the journey. We don't know where the destination is going to end. Happiness is a choice. It's not a result. Dare to dream. Fail or succeed. You're capable of amazing things. You don't need a new day. You got today. You need a new mindset. Things are not going right in your life and you with the wrong people. That's the choice you made. But you could cut that off today and say, I'm done with it. I'm not going there anymore. Ain't nothing good coming from you. My life is not progressing, fooling with you. I'ma leave you alone. And mean it. You ain't gotta be nasty to them. Just walk away from them. All is well. I woke up this morning. That's good enough for me. What I make of today, regardless of what's going on in my life, is what I make it. If I can't change it, then I gotta wait on him. I gotta wait on the people who are gonna fix the problem. That's all I can do. Your attitude determines your mindset. So I'm gonna back this thing up. You don't need a new day. You need a new mindset. And your attitude determines your mindset. People only hear what they want to hear. They only understand what they want to understand. And that's them. You can't control what anybody else thinks or how they feel. Let them. But you don't have to be around them. They, a lot of times, will remove themselves from your life when they can't control you. They can't dictate to you. They can't dominate your life. Let them go. So world of people out here, why are you holding on to them? And they ain't doing nothing for you. Draining the life out of you. That's it. You're going to be judged no matter what. It doesn't matter how good you are, you're going to be judged. It started at the beginning of time. And it's never going to stop. People will say, I'm not judgmental. I don't judge people. Yeah, you do. We all do. Beyonce says, from today, it's a new mindset for me. And you can enjoy life. You can have fun. You can be you. You can do anything you want to do at any age. There is no book written biblically that tells you what you need to be doing. He gave you guidelines. He gave you rules in there, regulations in there of things to follow. But you can have fun at any age. Everybody wants you to be the typical grandma, the one who can't do anything anymore, who has to sit in that rocking chair, who has to just watch TV all day. Now look at YouTube or Facebook all day. That's a choice. You make it. For as long as you got limbs, you got a mind, and you can get out there and you can do things that's appropriate for you at your age, then why not? You're gonna be judged anyway. I'm not, that's not grandma. No, don't nobody want to be your grandma. We don't know your grandma. We don't know what she did in her younger years. We don't know what she's doing now. And you might not know either. Sometimes we don't find out things until way after the fact when it's done. Never allow another person to make you dislike another person. Ain't no way. You're exactly right, Tanya. And it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. If that person hasn't done anything to me and they did it to you, why am I going to dislike you? Why can't I treat both of you the same like I've always done when y'all were together? Now, you're upset now because I'm still talking to this person. You probably should let that person go, because everything you did and said wasn't right either. Unless a person personally hurt you, act accordingly. But if they never stepped on your toes, why follow the pack of wolves? Uh, it's easier, because what is going on in that person's life, they can adjust to it, because they might have the same thing going on in their life. So they can't see the wrong in what you may be doing. They find a comfort in being there, knowing that that person is the loud mouth, the big mouth, the one that's going to take up for them, because maybe they can't take up for themselves. I don't know. I'm just trying to think through that. But never follow a pack of wolves. There's some things in life, even with your best friends, that you attend, and some things you don't. It might be out of place for you. It might not be your comfort zone. It might not be a safe haven for you. Now you go on, and I'm going to catch up with you later. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say no. The calmer you are, the clearer you'll think. Hatred is a curse that poisons the hater, not you. When people are hating on you, they're cursed. That's their venom inside of them. Don't even allow it to spread to you. Hey, go getter. I don't know if I spoke to you. Exactly. Thank God I have a mind of my own, and you should use it. Exactly. People have followed people to the wrong places at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing, and got in trouble. And they were good people, just wasn't using their mind at the time. People will walk into your life, pretenders. Once you find out who they are, that's when it's your time to move. You got to go at that point. They're no good for you. People change. Nothing remains the same. Love hurts. Yet life goes on. It's how you pick up the pieces. It's how you walk with it. It's a matter of letting go. Enough is enough. I don't care to deal with that anymore. If you want to be trusted, you have got to be honest. Honest with yourself. Honest with your life and where you are at this point. You can make up a story, but eventually, if it's not real, you're gonna be the one that tell it, because one lie will cause for another lie. And you see stuff like, oh, it's the lies for me. Be careful of topics like that, because first of all, how do you know it's a lie? Were you there? Then you don't know. And if they're listening and they're saying you lying, but they weren't there, they don't know, and you following that, you're just as miserable as they are. Yeah, exactly. Thank God I have a mind of my own. Yes, Dion. If you want to be trusted again, you have to be honest. Honest within yourself first. Self-preservation, again, the first law of nature. Never swear. You hear it all the time. On my mama, on my children. Go to the Bible and look and see what it says about swearing. That's a no-no. If you got to do all that to convince somebody that you're telling the truth, you're probably lying. Because you don't have to do all that. Let people believe what they want to believe. Okay? And you don't have to even tell that if you think that you got to go to that point of telling them on my dead this and on my dead that. How is that making you tell the truth? They already dead. That makes no sense. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. Create an environment around you that people will want to come and be around you. You can be the highlight of the room when you walk through the door, just by how you carry yourself throughout life. People are always watching. They're always listening. They're always looking. It's okay. I've become a people watcher in my old age. Never, ever took the time to watch them before and every little thing they did and said. But I got that kind of time on my hands now. And we're living through those times where you need to watch them. Look, listen, watch their actions. Actions speak louder than words. The family you create is more important than the one you came from. You don't have any control over where you came from, the family you came from, but you do have control over the ones you create. You can stay there or you can leave it. Ms.V, I feel like you're preaching to me today. Oh Lord, there you go, Dion, with that preaching stuff. It's okay though. For as long as something I said will resonate with you, it's okay. Be the reason someone smiles. You find people who never smile. I'm not too eager to want to be around. You find people who are always laughing at something, but it's a teardown of somebody else. I don't want to be around you. The best view in life will come after the hardest climb. Think about it. The best view in life will come after the hardest climb. If you never get on those rungs and start walking up, you don't see too much. It's when you get to the top of the hill, the top of the ladder, the top of the mountain. That's your best view of life. Life is about making an impact. That's it. And the income will come. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. That's half of the battle right there. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to even make that first little step to even try to get there. You're using that next, wait a minute, Tanya. I'm using that quote on my next spin ride in class. Yes. You can be classy or you can be trashy. It's a choice. I don't choose to be trashy. I don't care who doesn't like me trying to be classy and being who I am. Mm-mm. No. Everybody's just not going to have class about them because they haven't lived that type of life to be classy. They don't understand it. The life is trashy because they chose it to be trashy like that. Your life can get better by change. Once you start believing in you, back to the two types of pain, the one that hurts, the one that changes. Be a voice, not an echo. You say something and just keeps bouncing off the wall, and it wasn't right when you said it the first time. People will regurgitate the same thing over and over and over. How is it benefiting you? They're going to regurgitate something. Make it be something that's going to benefit them as well as you. Never let the fear of sinking stop you. Great live. I'm glad I caught it. Thank you, Tanya. She's been a member over here 7 months. I appreciate that. Ms.V dropping knowledge about life. Thank you, Misty. Again, be a voice, not an echo. Never let the fear of sinking stop you from playing the game. You have a lot of games out here in life. People play a lot of games in life. You have a choice. You can play or not play. But never be afraid if it's a game you choose to play, whether it be sports or whatever. It could be singing. There's always going to be somebody, good morning, that is going to do something better than you. Even if you are the best in your times, another decade will come and there'll be somebody who will top you. So be good at the game you playing at the time. Somebody will always break your record. There's always going to be somebody better. And that's okay. That's life, people. Life is 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. Smile while you still have your teeth. Okay? Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. If it doesn't challenge you, it probably ain't worth your time. You are never too old to set a new goal or dream a new dream. Never. Be the light in the darkness of someone else. Make today so awesome until yesterday gets jealous. Take the risk or lose the chance. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. The best is yet to come. Focus on your goals. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Do what you love and love what you do. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Every day is a second chance. Get it right. The only person you should be better is the person you were yesterday. Progress is progress. Your vibe attracts your tribe. One more time. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Life is tough, but so are you. And everything is a part of getting older. This has been my commentary for this morning. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you people later on today. This is Football Sunday. So after church today, I'll be watching some football. And maybe I'll get back out here tonight. It's kind of hard not being in my home to say that, I'm going to be able to come back. But if I can, y'all tune in. We'll talk about another smart topic that hopefully will help you throughout life. I've enjoyed you. Take care, and I'll talk with you later.